In this video, we're exploring the best RPG games on Xbox Game Pass, great for any RPG fan looking for their next adventure. This is just our list though, so if we missed one of your favorites, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think. Crusader Kings 3 is a must-play strategy game where you manage a dynasty through politics, warfare, and role-playing. You'll unite kingdoms, spread religions, form alliances, and make decisions that affect your family's legacy. The game is highly replayable with different cultures, religions, and political systems to explore. Plus, the active modding community brings constant updates and new content. Although it has a bit of a learning curve, the game offers helpful tutorials to get you started, and the deeper you go, the more rewarding it becomes. Visually, it's stunning with a detailed map and customizable characters, creating an immersive experience. Whether you're new to strategy games or a veteran, Crusader Kings 3 offers something for everyone. With its constant updates and community support, you'll never run out of things to try. If you enjoy strategic thinking and personal drama, this game is worth your time. Diablo 4 is an action-packed RPG that brings you into a dark, immersive world where you can play solo or team up with friends. The game offers great graphics, an interesting story, and satisfying combat, with smooth animations and a world full of exploration. It's easy to pick up and play, making it accessible for new players. However, the combat can become repetitive over time, and bosses often feel like damage sponges without much variety. The loot system also falls short, with too many low-quality drops, making it feel less rewarding. Additionally, the cosmetic cash shop can be a bit annoying with crossover items from other games. Despite these drawbacks, Diablo 4 is still a fun and engaging game, especially if you're into dark RPGs. It's worth trying. No Man's Sky is a huge RPG set in an endless universe, offering endless exploration of unique planets and creatures. You can engage in various activities like space battles, fishing, cooking, and building bases. The game features seamless transitions between space and planets with no loading screen. While late-game content is rewarding, there are some balance issues like too many rewards too early and repetitive content. The space anomaly makes it easy to access late-game content, affecting progression. Permadeath mode also limits access to expeditions. The game still has room for improvement, especially in combat, movement, and base building. Despite these flaws, No Man's Sky continues to evolve with regular updates and remains a unique and fun game for those who love space exploration. It's definitely worth trying for fans of adventure RPGs. Mass Effect Legendary Edition includes the entire Mass Effect trilogy, remastered with improved 4K graphics and over 40 DLCs. The game offers an amazing story with impactful choices, fantastic voice acting, and memorable characters. The mix of action shooter gameplay and RPG elements, along with powers and tactical combat, makes it both exciting and deep. The remaster enhances graphics, textures, and lighting, while dialogue choices across all three games add replayability. The modding community also brings extra content. However, the EA app is required to play, which limits offline access, and there are some visual bugs, especially in the first game. Some dialogue feels outdated, and 4K settings sometimes don't save correctly. Despite these flaws, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is a must-play RPG for fans of sci-fi, with 130+ hours of content. Persona 3 Reload is a reimagined version of the classic RPG, blending turn-based combat, dungeon crawling, and social simulation. You play as Makoto, a transfer student who joins SEs to investigate the mysterious Dark Hour and battle powerful creatures known as Shadows. The game features dynamic combat with Persona Fusion, allowing you to create stronger allies by combining different personas. Outside of battles, you'll balance school life, form relationships, and even go on dates, with these interactions boosting your combat ability. Exploration takes place in the massive Tartarus dungeon, which can feel repetitive but offers rewarding progress. The game also features an unforgettable soundtrack, with tracks like It's Going Down Now and Color Your Night, adding to the experience. Persona 3 Reload is perfect for fans of deep, story-driven RPGs looking for a mix of strategy, social interaction, and dungeon exploration. Dragon Age Inquisition, Game of the Year. Edition is an RPG where you play as the Inquisitor, tasked with saving the world from a demonic invasion. The game offers a choice-driven narrative where your decisions shape the world and relationships with characters. The combat system is the best in the series, allowing you to control companions and explore vast areas. The characters, especially Dorian, are well designed with engaging side quests and solid romance options. Customizing your castle and exploring diverse zones adds to the fun. However, the main story can feel basic, and the antagonist lacks depth. Some side quests are repetitive, focusing on collecting items, and the game's zones can feel empty. The menus in HOD aren't the most user-friendly, especially on PC. Despite these issues, Dragon Age Inquisition is a great RPG with plenty to offer, especially for fans of fantasy and choice-driven gameplay. Lies of P is a tough yet fair game with a gripping story, exciting battles, and impressive graphics. You can fight in various ways, including dodging or guarding, and experimenting with different weapons. Based on the Pinocchio story, has unexpected twists, and the characters are intriguing. The world feels immersive, with detailed environments and atmospheric sounds like music and animal noises. The game runs smoothly and has a dark fairy tale vibe. Its combat system allows you to choose your playstyle, and the story keeps you hooked. A cool feature is the ability to customize weapons to match your style. Instead of fighting werewolves, you battle puppets, adding a unique twist. Lies of P is perfect for anyone who enjoys a challenge, offering fun gameplay, amazing music, great graphics, and a captivating story. Starfield is an incredible game that takes you on an exciting journey through vibrant worlds and bustling cities, filled with adventures. The main story is gripping, with interesting characters and engaging conversations that keep you hooked. You can upgrade your skills with a wide variety of options in the skill tree, making combat more enjoyable with powerful weapons. If you like building, you can design your bases and ships, adding a personal touch to the game. The realistic physics and stunning graphics make space exploration feel thrilling, while the strong storytelling and character development add depth to the experience. In short, it is an immersive game that will reignite your passion for gaming. Darkest Dungeon is a challenging and atmospheric game that combines strategy and survival. You lead a team of flawed heroes into dark, monster-filled dungeons, managing turn-based battles, resources, and the stress of your characters. Stress is a key mechanic. Too much can cause heroes to break down, develop bad traits, or even die permanently. The game stands out for its unforgiving nature, where every decision counts and risks must be carefully calculated. Its dark, hand-drawn art style and eerie sound design create an intense, gothic vibe that pulls you into its world. Unlike many RPGs, grinding won't save you, mistakes build up, and you'll need strategy to overcome challenges. For those who want more, the Butcher's Circus PvP mode and an active modding community add replayability. If you enjoy tough games with a creepy atmosphere and deep strategy, Darkest Dungeon is a must-try experience. Be ready for the challenge. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition is one of the best RPGs out there. This version includes remastered graphics, improved performance, and all the expansions, adding new quests, characters, and environments. One of Skyrim's biggest draws is the ability to mod the game, allowing players to personalize their experience. The game's world is huge, with diverse locations, dynamic weather, and rich details that make it feel real. Players can explore different storylines, including factions like the Companions, Thieves Guild, and Dark Brotherhood, with choices that affect the game's outcome. Combat is exciting, especially with dragon shouts, but Skyrim also offers peaceful moments like watching the Northern Lights or uncovering ancient ruins. Whether you're new to the game or returning, the Special Edition makes the experience better than ever. The Outer Worlds is a first-person RPG where you wake up from cryosleep to find a corrupt colony run by powerful corporations. You get to decide how the story unfolds, whether you want to fight the system or support it. The gameplay mixes retro-futuristic vibes with flexible combat, allowing you to shoot, sneak, or use weird science weapons to shrink enemies or make them fight each other. The story is filled with sharp, dark humor and quirky side quests like helping with toothpaste or handling a labor strike. Your companions, including the sweet Parvati, hyperactive Felix, and grumpy Vicar Max, add personality to the journey. The game does have a few downsides, like a level cap of 36 and limited exploration compared to Fallout, but it's still a great RPG. If you love Fallout New Vegas, you'll enjoy The Outer Worlds for its story, humor, and fun gameplay. Octopath Traveler is a classic JRPG where you control 8 different characters, each with their own unique story and abilities. You'll explore the world of Orstera, uncovering personal journeys while engaging in strategic, turn-based combat with a boost and break system. The game features beautiful 16-bit visuals mixed with HD 2D environments, and you can interact with NPCs in different ways to shape your journey. While the combat is fun, locations are varied, and the character stories are deep, the game does have some downsides. The story's tone can be inconsistent, and there's a lot of grinding, which might feel repetitive. Some of the character stories don't connect well, and some dialogue can drag. Despite these issues, Octopath Traveler offers a rewarding experience, with plenty of replayability and challenging content, making it a solid choice for fans of JRPGs. Remnant 2 is a third-person RPG shooter, and the sequel to Remnant: From the Ashes. It lets you play solo or team up with two friends to explore different worlds, battle dangerous creatures, and face epic bosses. The game offers replayability with procedurally generated campaigns, new loot, and tougher enemies every time. It has a great co-op experience, with the option to play offline or online with friends or random players. The world is full of secrets and lore to discover, and the boss fights are challenging with different rewards each time. You can choose from different classes to match your playstyle. Although the game includes DLCs, they're separate from the main story and don't tie directly into the plot. Some areas may feel empty, and the game's hardest modes are for players seeking a real challenge. Sea of Stars stands out with its relaxing yet exciting adventure, perfect for those who love stories and games. The best part is its story, which unfolds gradually, combining mythology, fantasy, and adventure into a personal and engaging experience. As you explore, you uncover the game's world's history and secrets. The gameplay mixes classic RPG elements with new turn-based action. The battles are easy to understand, and your choices impact the story. The game is visually stunning with well-designed locations, from ancient ruins to beautiful oceans, and the music perfectly complements the atmosphere. If you're into games with great stories, fun combat, and memorable characters, Sea of Stars is definitely worth playing. Palworld is a survival RPG where you live alongside creatures called pals. You can use them in combat, for labor, or even as food when resources are low. The game lets you capture and collect pals, each with unique behaviors and abilities. Combat is fast-paced and fun, especially with mounted fighting, but there are occasional glitches with the pals. Base building is cool but limited, and larger pals can make it harder. Exploration is exciting with different biomes and fast travel points. The game has a good mix of challenge and fun, with crafting and survival skills like creating torches for nighttime. However, it could improve with more building options, better capture features, and fewer bugs. Palworld is highly addictive, with a beautiful world and diverse creatures, but its technical issues and lack of creative building options hold it back. Still, it's worth trying for fans of RPGs and creature collecting games. In Monster Hunter Rise, the new Wirebug lets you move quickly and in more ways, like flying in the air and dodging attacks. This makes the game faster and easier to play compared to Monster Hunter. The Wirebug also helps you attack from different angles and recover when you're hit. You can even use it to ride monsters and deal big damage. The game has a new mode called Rampage, where you defend your village from monsters using turrets and the Wirebug to move quickly around the map. Even though the game is more fun and accessible, it still has challenges and moments that can be frustrating. The story ends abruptly, but more content will be added later. Yakuza: Like a Dragon brings a fresh, turn-based RPG experience. Set in the detailed and expansive Isezaki Ijincho district in Yokohama, the game offers a lot to explore. The Hero Edition includes extra jobs and a management mode, while the Legendary Hero Edition adds even more, like new jobs, crafting items, and stat boosts. The game features voiced sub-stories, tons of mini-games, and a cinematic prologue. If you're into completionist challenges, you'll love the side content. However, there are some issues like characters getting stuck on objects, repetitive mini-game music, and a lack of certain party members and cutscenes. The combat is fun with creative animations and a job system, though AI pathing and some long boss fights can be frustrating. Despite these minor flaws, if you enjoy RPGs, Yakuza: Like a Dragon is definitely worth playing. Pillars of Eternity 2. Deadfire is an RPG where you chase down a rogue god across the Deadfire archipelago. You play as a ship captain, exploring various islands, meeting people, and making choices that shape the story. The game features two combat modes, real-time with pause and turn-based, letting you choose your preferred style. Sailing between islands adds a fun, pirate-like experience, while the world building and detailed lore immerse you in a unique setting. The game's character customization allows you to play in different ways, and the combat system is tactical and engaging. While the story and characters are deep, not all choices feel meaningful, and some companions might betray you. There are also occasional performance issues and interruptions during combat. Despite that, Deadfire is a great choice for RPG fans who enjoy a mix of exploration, strategy, and storytelling. Tales of Arise is a fresh and exciting game in the Tales series. It has a great story, fun combat, and smart ideas from past games. The story is about Alphen, a slave who can't feel pain, and Xion, a ruler cursed to hurt anyone she touches. They go from being reluctant partners to close friends, and the other characters grow in meaningful ways too. The game explores serious topics like war, slavery, and privilege, but also has funny and charming moments. The visuals are stunning with a painted art style, and the world takes about 50 hours to explore. The combat combines the usual Tales style with action game moves like dodging and counterattacks, making it smooth and exciting. Many players say Tales of Arise is the best in the series, even better than Tales of Symphonia. Wasteland 3 is an isometric RPG set in a frozen, post-apocalyptic Colorado in the early 22nd century. It improves on Wasteland 2 with a bold new setting, important choices, and better visuals. The game takes place during a nuclear winter in Colorado, with killer clowns, a cult that worships Ronald Reagan, and a lot of dark humor. It mixes a gritty world with political jokes. Every choice you make in Wasteland 3 matters. There are no easy answers. Your decisions can lead to ambushes, enemy factions, or big changes in the world. Combat is turn-based and tactical. You need to work with your team, use the environment, and think carefully about your moves. The system feels smooth and fun. The NPCs are memorable and fully voiced, but the two player-controlled rangers are a bit bland. They can be customized, but they don't have much personality. The game has a lot of humor with quirky NPCs and bloody action, but sometimes the jokes can feel too obvious. There's also online co-op where you and a friend can make decisions together, making the game even more chaotic. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our list of the best RPG games on Xbox Game Pass. If we missed any of your favorites, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more gaming content. See you next time!